that. We gotta change up that tarps off photo in the intro.
If anybody wants to know how important Dakota Josh was to the Vancouver Canucks, that was the game. Okay, so condiments. This is everything.
Everything. So we run the gamut completely, right?
I'm talking about sriracha on the bottle.
Sriracha?
Sriracha. It's that silent R that screws me up.
Is it a silent R?
I don't know, like who's tall?
Who's tall?
It's Chris Pronger, wasn't he tall?
Chris Pronger was tall, yeah.
Welcome to the PP1 podcast.
Are you kidding me? That's what?
Seven. We're getting there. Maybe that's the thing.
Is it 7?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I know. Lucky number 7. Game 7. Not the brand. Not the lichen.
Oh yeah, not the brand. Whoa, that's going way back.
Maybe I should be wearing my lichen hat.
Game 7, for anybody to know, Game 7 was a Jersey City brand, right?
True.
So
yeah.
you could get whatever you wanted. You could get all the old stuff back in the day, right? You could get Cool. You could get old time CCM, Bauer, whatever you wanted. But then there was also a Jersey City brand called Game 7, which is pretty smart name. I just don't think they did as much with it as they were hoping to do.
Yeah, I mean, it worked. There's some cool stuff occasionally. It was a thing. Yeah. They made money. I'm sure it didn't cost them very much. So,
well, yeah, they made money. All right.
You know what? It's they did okay. Welcome to the PP1 podcast. I'm with a guy who I know as Ted. He's one of my BFFs. He's been doing this podcast with me for a long, long time. We also shared the field in a loss this week, which was a lot of fun. Kind of.
Oh yeah, we did lose that game.
That was good. How'd it go, Dad? We lost.
We lost.
And also our intro song, Two Wolves by Jesse Roper. He's coming in November to Creekside Theater in Lake Country. I think it's almost sold out. Yeah, but I mean, he isn't. And it's going to be a great time. So, way to go, Jesse Roper. Thanks for letting us use your song. Appreciate it, buddy. We've got a good show, I feel, anyway. There hasn't been a lot going on. There was a preseason game. There's been some banter. There has been, the Blue Jays won tonight, but so did the Yankees. So away from hockey.
What's the number now? What's the magic number?
Well, they just have to
because they needed 4 of 6, right?
Yes, they needed a combination.
Yankees had to win all 5 to.
Yeah. So they got 1 down. So they need 3. Or a combination of a win, 2 wins, and a Yankees loss. It's bad.
Yeah. Do you ever watch John Boy?
John Boy. Maybe.
So he does
I feel like I know that name.
He was initially I started following him he was a YouTube guy, right? But he breaks down close up during a game or reaction of a conversation usually that's going on between a player and an umpire or a manager and an umpire. And as we obviously we're not privy to what they're saying, right?
Yeah.
But as they're saying it, he's saying exactly what they're saying. He's reading lips and saying it out loud, and he's really good at it.
No kidding.
So they talked about just the most recent one, right, where they're Jays are playing Boston.
Yeah.
Hit right down the line. Was fair, looked fair to everybody else.
The Springer one, yeah.
The Springer one called it a no, right? And then it was he's sitting from the bench, if you want the Yankees to win, and he's got it in slow mo. If you want the Yankees to win, why don't you just do that, right? It's so obvious that's actually what he's saying. It's kind of a cool inside look. So I'll tag you in some stuff, but yeah, John Boy's real fun. Lately, he does a lot of stuff on the Jays, so it's worth checking out. They've
been pretty important stuff. We should also mention we're on the Area 51 Sports Network. Thanks for having us. It's a nice place to be. Feels comfy.
Yeah, great to be here.
I have the same decor, so it hasn't really changed much for me. You are. Is that a rugby? What kind of jersey are you wearing there?
This is a Fiji rugby jersey. It's not Team Fiji,
but it's a club team.
My sister actually brought this back from Fiji when she came back from the family reunion.
Right on.
She got me this one and like a polo one, so I'll wear that golfing or something like that. But so this is like my gym tank top, but it's also 32 degrees in this podcast room right now, so I'm wearing the tank top.
That checks out.
Yeah. And no pants, but you can't see.
You gotta dial that in. Like, you got the heater for the wintertime, but you gotta have like maybe you should here's a great idea, because it's in your garage. You've built this room. What you should do is turn your vehicle on in the garage, crank the AC. I already hate this. No, listen, crank the AC. This is super smart. Crank the AC. Have a tube from the car and a fan at the end, and it's pushing all the AC into your room. That's
not from the exhaust.
Yeah, you're gonna have to figure that part out.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to figure that part out. I mean, I got halfway there. Yeah, Ted does look like he's about to kick my ass on the beach. He's you know what, you look at Ted, he's always smiling, always having a good time. But yeah, if it came down to it, I think he could he could do that. Is the car.
This is supposed to be our Thursday Canucks chat, Calvin. Yes.
Yeah.
So if you're near a computer, go log on so you can join us.
Yeah, it'll be fun. We're gonna have Calvin on the show to either preview or post view the home opener for the Canucks, which they'll be wearing the skate jersey, so guaranteed win night. So we're gonna have Calvin on. We're just assuming that it's gonna be a guaranteed win night. We got some stuff to get into. I've got like a laundry list. These will go really quickly. First of all, was at Rogers Arena last weekend for Lincoln Park. If any of you guys were there, you know it was incredible. It was so good. The seats, the black seats, I sat in them. Kinsey and I sat in them, and she's like, "Dad, these are really comfy." So yeah, you're welcome, Lower Bowl, this year. It's going to be dope. All the bars, I almost texted you this, but I thought I'm going to watch the concert instead. All the bars in the upper bowl are now painted black, so they're not red anymore.
Oh,
I don't know if that was last season or not. Maybe it was, because I didn't go to a game last year. But yeah, pretty sweet. Like, Rogers Arena is looking pretty dope.
It's going to look pretty intimidating. I'm excited. I'm excited to see the end result. I really am. Like, end result being skate jerseys, black on black on black, opening lap around the rink. You know, I'm sure they got yellow and red on the boards. You know, a little bit of smoke.
The Orcas on center ice, though. Orcas on center ice.
I want to see all that, though. That's what I'm waiting for. What's that? What are you making there? What you got there?
This is Okanagan Lake Cream Ale.
Okay, Okanagan Lake Brewery. I don't know this brewery.
A-Frame.
Okay.
A-Frame Brewing Company.
Okay.
It's pretty good. I mean, doesn't suck.
Now that I only drink like less than one beer a week, I don't know that stuff anymore. So
I don't know. It's pretty good. Grant is going to the Canucks and Abby home opener games. So basically, I was just going to say either he's super rich, that guy takes from a realtor friend, can't go, buy dinner for him. Gotta like it.
That's how everybody gets games down there. Right? They know somebody.
Yeah, we know Canucks Clay. He's got tickets too, right?
Yeah.
And the boys at, oh my gosh, slipping my mind here, Ted. I feel terrible. Our expansion cousins. How is this slipping my brain?
Buffalo?
Pete and oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Speakeasy. Jeez. Sorry guys. That was rude of me. Yeah, they've got tickets, I think, too. So
are they still doing the pod?
I don't know. We'll have them on or something.
Yeah.
They can come on our pod. That's good enough. They do when they're ready. Maybe they're just gonna do regular season. That's okay. Anyway, so seats, great. Concert, great. Vancouver's looking good. Very fun times. Parlaying that into the Rockets home opener last week. Speaking of awesome things, Kelowna has a new scoreboard. And it's the biggest one in Canada that isn't in a pro rink.
Oh, biggest one in the dub then.
No, in the CHL.
Oh, that's a pro rink.
Yeah, bigger. I don't know. They said, I don't know what it's compared to, what it's smaller than. This thing is massive. It looks like the one at Rogers Arena.
Is it? I was going to say, is it the equivalent to the Canucks old one?
It's like their new one. It's like probably a smaller version of their new one.
Okay, interesting.
It's great. It's incredible. I was on the screen. That you probably saw the photo on Instagram or something.
Right.
I got on one of the Between the Whistles little game shows to win myself a gas card.
And
high def to the nines. Like you could see every strand of my mustache on that screen. That's frightening.
I mean, my dad did take a photo of you, so yeah. And the Rockets must make the most cringe player videos of all time, so I'm excited to see them in high def.
The first one was pretty good. Sound system was a lot better, a little bassy, but that's not really a complaint. The jerseys, they're back with the retros.
Mm-hmm.
Love that. Big fan. They lost, but it was a fun game. I enjoyed myself. It's a good time. So yeah, that is scoreboards. The Sharks. Did you see this? This was like a couple days ago. The San Jose Sharks raised the banner. Now, Grant, I hope you got this. I hope you're paying attention. The San Jose Sharks raised a President's Trophy banner for 2015. If you want to Google, I'll let you.
Okay. We'll let Grant, the stat guy, get that.
The question is, did they win it in 2015? I'm going to save you the Google. No, they didn't. But they had a banner made. They
Why?
also had a
I
banner.
this.
I don't know either because they pulled it down. So they were going to have like this banner. It was up there and then it got taken down.
Okay, so they had a banner raising night.
I don't know if they had I think they just put it up like in the mix of banners and someone called them on it because they must have just had it made or something. Someone put it up there. And yeah, check it out. I couldn't believe it. It was hilarious. So it was a couple days ago. They're like, making jokes about San Jose and like winning things they haven't won. It was awesome.
This is weakest sauce.
It was pretty weak. Almost as weak as this ostrich thing. Do you even want to get into the ostrich thing?
Didn't we have already talked about the ostrich thing?
Did we?
Oh, maybe we just had it in a personal conversation because we went camping up at the lake, Watchan Lake, right? With Darren and the Sherbecks, right? And the ostrich farm is like 5 minutes away from the campground.
Okay, no, we didn't talk about this.
Oh yeah. So we saw the ostriches because we were like, yeah, let's go. It's like a cult over there. So so we went over there and checked it out. Yeah, and it's exactly like you thought it would be. There's a bunch of cars, people with megaphones, there's ostriches running around. And lots of people freaking out.
Can you ride ostriches?
Yeah.
Like, so I feel
you 100%. Christy's got an old coworker.
No kidding.
And he's like, yeah, you can ride them. And he pulls up on his phone a picture of him riding an ostrich.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So this is how they should have settled it. They should have just had an ostrich race. Have the euthanizers versus the owners, 100-meter dash, and whoever wins, that's what happens. It's like rock paper scissors. They're 11th in the league.
Yeah, I'm down with that. They're 11th in the league that year that they hung that banner for 2015. Ridiculous.
Yeah. So anyway, you go check on Twitter and stuff. It was really thanks, Grant. It was really funny. So just random things you kind of see. The ostrich thing, Rockets, got that. I do have a Canucks GPT plan for this week.
Oh,
if you read the rundown, I'm again, we're warming into regular season, so this might not be as great, but I feel like we got a good one.
Okay.
Did you read it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a good one.
Yeah. I think I'm about to go up. Would I be going up 4-1?
Yeah. Do I have 2 wins? I think I'm
one
up 3-1. Yeah, that sounds right.
I think I'm up 3-1.
Yeah, that sounds right. Okay. We'll get that figured out. It's gonna be a fun one because we got to get back to this because I needed some laughs in my life.
We better hurry then.
Let's talk about the Canucks though. So first of all, they played a preseason game. They beat Calgary. Surprise, surprise. And it was almost the things that weren't in front of the ice that mattered as much. Like they scored goals. They won, was it 3-1, I think? But let me tell you, folks, Thatcher Demko's back. And that one, Perry Pomgren. What? Oh, I was like, what are you talking about? Like, what did I miss here?
It's one of my favorite. That and the mango one. The mango one, pineapple one is fire.
I like
Berry
the
pomegranate.
I could go with like what's the purple one?
Great.
It's not grape. It's like a berry, some kind.
Triple berry?
I don't know. Some kind of berry. It's good.
It's
We
so
just
good
do-
that I can't remember it.
I don't know. We just buy it and that's the first one I drink.
Okay,
But we do Soda Stream and I get the Mio squirts in there.
good.
So that's
Blackberry.
cheaper.
Yeah, he's
Blackberry.
right.
It's good.
Blackberry's actually pretty good.
It's pretty dope. I was just like, what are you talking about here? So Thatcher Demko's back. He looked pretty good again preseason, so he wasn't going crazy. And then Tolipilo was also net, and he made a pretty big case to take that third job, basically. I'm sure he basically is. I mean, probably just means he's the starter in Abbotsford more than anything, no? Or do they keep him as a third guy?
Well, they don't keep him. I think so. We were talking about this earlier. I think I was talking to you, but and actually, Sat did a good job of mentioning this too on their show with him and Riccio.
Mhm.
And I think like they have a really good opportunity having these level of goaltenders, especially if there's home games.
Mm.
With Abbotsford being so close, where you want to say, it's Lankinen start on a home game, you can give Demmer like a true day off, right? You can call up Tolipilo.
No jersey, just you're at the press box.
Yeah, you can call up Tolipilo. Same day, he's there. He practices with Abbotsford during the day. He comes to Vancouver for the night game. Demko's off for the day. And then the very next day, you could have Demko in net in a back-to-back, say, in Vancouver, and you could let Demko play, get a proper warm-up in, and then Lankinen's off, gets a full day off, and then Tolipilo stays up with the team, right? I think there's...
So here, can I just ask a question? Because there's call-ups, right? There's a certain amount of call-ups you can do in a season.
Sure.
Would you be wanting to do that?
Well, I mean, I don't know all the rules about whether the call-ups adhere to goaltending or not.
Right. Well, I would assume they do, the way they'd be
Well,
using
who
it,
knows,
based
right?
on how
There's
you're
different
saying it would
bases.
work, which I like.
So, yeah, but I think like as long as there's not crazy amounts of injuries going on, then yeah, I think you have to take advantage of the fact that you've got. I believe Nikita Tolipilo is an NHL level goaltender. I truly do. I think had Demko been in a situation where he was coming off a second straight healthy season, I would have no worries about bringing in Tolipilo as your backup. Not the ideal situation. It's obviously much better that Lankinen's there, but I believe that Nikita Tolipilo is an NHL goaltender. He's an older player. He's played a lot of pro hockey, not just like developmental hockey, but pro hockey in some big important leagues, and has shown nothing but success in all of them. But I think like development wise, I think his game has grown just like tons in the last little bit here. Shilas was so good on the farm that they couldn't seed him, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think consistency wise, I think that he could be that guy. Again, do I think it's the most ideal thing that they want to do? No, Lankin is much better, but they've gone into seasons with worse, Martin, for example, than they could have done with Tolipilo. And had it been a season like that and he was there and it wasn't a bad push from Demko, I think they would be fine. All that means in this end, though, is that they have elite goaltending and elite goaltending depth at this point, as long as everybody's healthy, right? There's so many unknowns with what's going on with Demko's health. Is he going to be good? Will Lankinen break down if he's had too much time? If he's there, I think you can lean on getting a guy like Tolipilo some starts should one of them get hurt and not really feel bad about it.
I think you're right. The goaltending thing, we're almost back to where we were a little while ago, right? Where you actually have options again. Maybe they ease Demko in and just really lean on the Lankin and Tolipilo kind of combo. Maybe Demko is opening night starter. I mean, all signs would point to he probably
I
would be.
wouldn't see any reason why not.
Yeah. However, it would be interesting to see if they just kind of ease him in and just decide to. I mean, you can't really bench him if he's not injured or like, you know what I mean? You can't sit him. He would have to be the guy. But yeah, I think that gives them a pretty interesting scenario if they were to entertain that, I guess. It's a way, like you said, I mean, we like Spencer Martin just because he kind of had that little heater to end and we thought things might be okay. Like at the time, right? But this is a way better scenario where like, well, Thatcher Demko is the guy. If he is healthy, we can ease him into it because we've got Lankinen's going to be here for a while. And we've got a guy like Tolipilo where, you know, worst case is he's in some games and we're okay with that because based on, again, we're exaggerating with the preseason. We talked about this. But for one game, I mean, well, they've had a few. They've had 2 games now, right? They've lost to Edmonton, I think. Is that right? No, they lost to Seattle and they beat Calgary. That's right. Sorry. And, you know, a guy like Tolipilo looked wicked, you know, as a second liner, the Abby Canucks guys, the Mancinis, the Bains, the who am I missing here? Grant, help me out here.
I missed what you said. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. The Abby Canuck guys, Mancini and Bains, and
they were all
Ratu, they were
Carlson. There's still guys like Kravtsov that are there. You know,
they showed
Nils Oman is still there.
That's
There's tons of guys that are very, very close. Or you wouldn't look out of place if somebody had told you that they'd want a 4th line roster spot to stay with this club. There's probably about, you know, between 4 and 6 guys
which we're talking
to make this squad, and that's not including obviously Mancini, right? But that's not including what's going to happen between Mancini and Pettersson and Villander, and we're not even talking about Kuznetsov either, who might be the most consistent even of the bunch, like so underrated.
So you go into one game, you're already getting things you like. It looks like
Sorry.
Yeah. Höglander went out, I think was in the second period or something. He got a goal. Little things. I mean, I'm going on this first.
No, he doesn't play there anymore. Little things. He's gone.
Never change. Love you. There was a lot of small things. I got to be slow on this one. There was a lot of small things that looked bright in one game. Again, if we're one game sample size, there's good things to take from that. It doesn't feel, I mean, even the Seattle game, I don't even remember if I saw any clips of it, but did they look terrible? I don't think so. I think they just lost, right?
Did who look terrible?
Canucks. Against Seattle.
In the first preseason in the Seattle game? It's such a mishmash. Like, I mean, they were small. They look like a team that wasn't playing structured hockey yet.
Right.
So, no. Nobody looks terrible in a 3 or 4-0 or 4-2 loss.
Yeah. In
first preseason game of the season when there's junior guys that are playing in it. No.
Yeah. So it looks like tomorrow, which
you know who looked good in that game to start? Tolipilo.
I said that.
Yeah. That's
It kind of started with that, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. That's the point I'm making, right? Like
Berry pomegranate.
Berry pomegranate.
Yeah. So it's good. We're early. Things are early. Things are good, but we're not thinking like, oh, great, here we go again, right? We don't. It's, you know, tomorrow could be an absolute flip of the script, and we could be like, well, we were wrong, and things do look bad. But
yeah, tomorrow we're gonna see the big boys. We're gonna see newly minted big boy in Elias Pettersson.
Yes.
He's up a weight class.
Fatty Ronaldo.
Here we go. Apparently, footer, good indicating factor of how good shape a guy is has to do with pull-ups.
Oh.
So, and it makes sense. So apparently, I guess everybody we're grasping at straws for good news about, you know, similar to how we did with Virtanen back in the day. Anytime he was doing something as good as high praise, right? Not saying that PD is Virtanen. This is not that, but yeah.
Grant's like, I gained 6 kilos over the summer. Not the same thing, Grant. I don't think that's an achievement for the rest of us.
Hey, you got to get some to lose some, right? But yeah, 20. Apparently, he's hit 20 pull-ups. Just, I mean, that's pretty freaking good. So if he's up weight and he's still banging out 20 pull-ups, that means he can carry his own weight around, which probably, makes a point of why the footer would make that an indication of you being in good shape, right? So interesting. Yeah, we'll see where he can go with it. Hopefully, he walks out there and he just wants to dominate a little bit. He looks like he's having a good time, but it'll be good to see him for sure.
But is he going to show that in preseason? Do you think he's going to show that in preseason, or does he just doesn't care that it is preseason? And
no, that's what I mean. I think if he's out there and he looks like he's feeling himself a little bit and he's having a good time, that's what I want to see. It'd be nice to see him out there with a smile on his face, being excited about being back in hockey.
How great would that be, though, if he went into like a preseason game, was like, screw it, let's get the regular season going, just started like unleashing, has like a hat trick, like just goes off.
Like, he is such a fuck you guy, like a quiet fuck you guy, that like I can't think anything other than he's going to try to deliver that, right? Like he's shown me nothing but that in the past about when he hits like major adversity, he comes back in the following year and is just like, yeah, no, you were right. I'm gonna level up now. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, we talked about it towards the end of the last year. We need a PD bounce back. It's going to need a big off season. And I think demeanor wise, I mean, he's queued up for it. It just has to happen now.
So here's an interesting thing. You just brought up how PD has like his bounce back season after kind of year one. People kind of figured him out, and he, loses some, gains some. Do you think there's any chance that the NHL's sleeping on him to start the season? Like, do you think he could actually go in and actually like totally fool everybody?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like legitimately.
And I think that's like the proof is in the pudding. They tried to trade him last year.
Yeah.
And he's still a Canuck.
That's true.
So if he was as good as people thought he was, he would have already been acquired and that deal would have been done.
Yeah.
If they were sleeping on him, then he's still a Canuck. So they slept on him for sure. And I think that pisses him off a little bit.
I think that would piss any of us off, really.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. He's that quiet, competitive guy. Those are the guys. We don't always know how to read those guys, right?
Well, he's a tough read anyway. Like he's been a tough read from day one.
He doesn't give the media shit, which is like hilarious.
Like they're begging for a soundbite, and he's like, "Yeah,
yeah, no, that's something
that's it." Like,
said.
like I can't work with this. Well, that sucks for you. Be better at your job then. Like, I don't know. I'm feeling. Maybe people are gonna sleep on him. Philip Hedl looked good. These are all the things, right? Like, yeah. Again, that trade happens, and I don't know. Like, yeah, he could be this. Like, what if there's something here? Like, maybe what we've had all along, like the Brock Besser thing, even. Maybe they needed each other. Maybe this is how it's supposed to go. Maybe this is, I don't know. I'm a feel-good guy. I just come up with these stories.
Like a second line that features, Evander Kane and Philip Hedl, and I know the lines aren't set, but Hedl, Kane, and Höglander, like,
I'm in.
If everything's going right and those guys are hitting the way they're supposed to be, like that's kind of a nasty line, right? Like,
yeah,
all three of those guys can skate.
Yeah.
Evander Kane might be the worst of the three, and that guy can still skate.
Yeah.
Like, Höglander's annoying as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Kane can still get in on the forecheck. He's physical. He's a big body. He's a lot like Joshua, just more skill.
Yeah.
Right? And then you got Hedl, who's so annoying himself as a puck carrier because he's so fast. That, yeah, I mean, again, all of these things have to go right.
Yeah.
Right? You need a huge bounce back from, talking about bounce back, you need a big bounce back from Höglander, who was real good at the end of last season.
Mm-hmm.
I think they've talked about freeing some things up for Hedl to be able to play like a little bit of an East-West game, not make himself so susceptible to getting decked. Right? It's almost like watching him play is like watching old Robert Griffin footage. Where he's running so athletic and just like no self-preservation whatsoever.
Yeah. Just
So I
like,
hope
well,
that
I'm
gets
going to
figured
go
out.
for me. Hopefully it works out.
But he
And
looked
then-
good, man. He looked good in the last game. He looked fast. He was backing guys off. He's going to have to play the role of distributor a little bit. But I mean, we don't
like
really
his
even
hands.
know how good Tolipilo can be because he wasn't able to get there in New York, but you could see glimpses of it. And we're not sure what his role is in Vancouver.
I like his hands. I liked his hands last year. I like his distribution skills. Random thing. So I've got my laptop propped up here. I was
Okay.
going to mention this last week because I didn't have a stand. So my stand for the last 2 weeks is Entourage Season 7 and Tower Heist.
Tower Heist. Wow. I don't think
Not
I
a bad
watched that
movie.
one.
It's not bad.
I never even watched all of Entourage. I think I got to like the second season. Something like that. It's probably dated now.
I think I could probably, it would take me, I could probably crush it in a month.
What is it? It's early 2000s?
Yeah, I would say the 20 to 2010, that run.
Yeah, that's pretty old.
It's good.
Watching Breaking Bad when we watched it a few
Yeah,
years back.
we were already past. Yeah,
I mean, that's not that old. And they're flip phones, like.
that's true. Yeah.
So maybe I'll check
And
it out.
Better Call Saul. Yeah, I don't know. I'm an Entourage guy. So anyway, I needed the stands and I rifled through the DVDs and stuff. I'm like, this is the right height. You're my, what is it, Sean? You're my same height. That's neat. Remember that?
Not really.
Oh, I'm going to send you that clip. It's the best.
Okay.
So anyway, those are kind of things. Something I did want to get into as well. And it's the name of our show, PP1. The Canucks power play has to be the thing this year. It has to be that they need to get back to where people hate playing the Canucks, where they make you pay for it. Now, they don't have the same setup as they did when that was at its marquee, but they still have a pretty good setup that they can make work. Last year, they finished 15th with 22%. Through the first 10 games, they went 5 for 31, and there was a bunch of zeros in there. So they were clipping at 16% through the first 10 games. Now, they have a better team this year. A team. There's no perceived there's no perceived dysfunction to start the season.
Sure. Okay. Are we talking about bodies on the power play? Or are we talking about continuity?
I think if we're going to lean into sleeping on Patterson, we're going to lean into Brock Besser being a trigger man. I would like to see this team be puck moving again, like the second and a half tops on your stick, get it gone, good. Because when they were moving the puck and they were using all 5 guys or really close, the Canucks were elite on the power play. Now, that didn't last forever, but when they were using that model, they weren't just cycling it to one guy. It wasn't just to Quinn Hughes. It wasn't just to PD on the sidewall. It wasn't just to Besser. They were Miller. They had everybody. They were bumping up in the box +1 kind of thing. They had a diamond or whatever it was. They made it work, but they're moving. This team can kill with speed, but they have to use that. They have to utilize puck handling skills and pulling the trigger. We shouldn't have to do the patented shoot. That needs to go away. Make them make quick decisions because there's so many teams that already burn you on the power play. We've seen how Florida looked. The Bostons, Edmonton, obviously, they've got some amazing triggermen. The Canucks can be there. They just have to do it a little differently. They need to use fast movement, and they've got guys that can shoot, and they can shoot well. They need to get back to making that a point. And, Adam Foote, maybe he's got some magical secret that turns this thing around, because I want to see the Canucks they can be a fast team. They move well and they can draw penalties. So take advantage of that. Don't waste the best part of your game. If someone's down, you've got guys that can shoot. Quinn Hughes clearly can do it. He can walk the line. You've got Besser. You've got DeBrus. Pedersen. You've got guys that can do it. So let's get back to it. That's what I want to see this season. And I'm stating the obvious, Pat, but it sucked to start, and I think that they can already get out on a hot streak to begin the season, especially against Calgary.
So it sounds like Brett McLean's going to be the power play coach this year. So that'll be interesting. I mean, the last bunch of years here, we've seen guys like Jason King or, again, a bunch of different looks on the power play. So it'll be interesting to see. I have no idea what they're going to run, but I think you're right on one sense where, dynamic puck moving, some cross the crease stuff. But I think what has to happen though is then what happens with every Canuck power play that looks really good. At some point, the league figures it out, and it's not to the point where everybody knows the puck's going to Ovi and you can't stop it. It's not that good. It's good. It's not that good. It's good to the point where okay, we know how you're doing this, and we're going to stop you. It's like chess match stuff. And Vancouver's problem always seems that they can never adjust and pick up a second option that hurts you, right? Hey, well-rounded offense, if you're gonna stop the run on play action, we're gonna burn you on a pass, right?
Yeah.
Or we're gonna open you up on the pass and then hit you with a couple of long runs, right? You've got that second option, and that's why, those teams that can only do one thing really well don't really succeed. And I think Vancouver's got to find that second thing on the power play that works for them, whether that's, a trigger man down low or a bumper spot like we've seen in years past.
Yes.
Some cross crease stuff, whether it's, PD up in the hash marks on the half wall, or Quinn from the point, just putting pucks on net, right? It's so dangerous when you walk in the line like that. A second thing has got to work. So we went through big portions of it last year where Quinn looked great and he was the man sort of on the power play and it was working. But then at some point you sort of figure that out, it slows down, and then what? Then what after that, right? So that's what I'll be looking for. I don't know anything about McLean. I don't know what kind of power play he runs. I don't know if it's going to change dramatically. It seems like every coach that comes to Vancouver eventually implements a drop pass. And I think that should be part of gaining the line, right? But maybe this year it's Hedel with speed coming over. And, we've seen looks where Besser is on the point. I'm interested to see what they do, but it's going to have to be an important part of their offense. It's got to, having that good power play has got to make other teams not want to take penalties, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Against the Canucks, and this offense isn't. I disagree that the team is better this year than it was last year. It might be more continuity, but this power play over the last bunch of years has lost guys like Bo Horvat and JT Miller. And when you have a JT Miller not on your power play compared to when one was there, even when they weren't getting along, it's probably not as good. So this offense isn't going to scare anybody, but this defense is very, very, very good, or it can be very, very good. And I think that's how they're going to have to win games. They're going to have to grind some stuff out. They're going to have to play fast, sort of east-west forechecking hockey, be annoying. We've already seen there's lots of pressures that are happening now, which could lead to some high event stuff. So it'll be fun to watch. Even though this isn't a high scoring team, it could be in shoot areas. So we'll see. It's going to be an interesting season. It's going to be very different from what we've seen in the last couple of years.
I think you look at this team right now, and again, I don't want to say that this is a better team the way I believe you're saying it. All I'm saying is as maybe more of a cohesive unit. They're not talent-wise, I don't think they're a better team. I mean, that's yet to be proven, obviously, but on paper, I don't think they are. But I do think there's a lot less drama this season. There are a lot less unknowns. I mean, Brock Besser, what's going on with him. Quinn Hughes is going to be talked about. That's just how the sport works. Patterson is obviously here, but he's going to have a comeback season. You've got a bunch more. I mean, Evander Kane's here, obviously, too. You've got a bunch more known things. And I think what I do know is that, I mean, again, maybe we bank on the whole everybody sleeping on PD. The power play could be a great spot where that works out. And I think if you can use that to your advantage, because if you can use Patterson's shot, which is when it's working, it's elite. Well, so is Brock Besser's shot. And if you can make both of those work, that's where Quinn Hughes really works out, right? All three of those things going actually benefit everybody, because now you've got a guy that can skate, distribute the puck, to the left or the right wing, and now you're making a play happen as opposed to reading what we've seen forever and ever and ever. Amen. Read one guy. We know where the puck is going. It's going to go to Pedersen. Okay, well, as long as we can clog up that, we're good. Or as long as we can keep Quinn Hughes from making a play, we're good. Well, if they get away from those and you actually don't know who's going to end up taking the shot, that is what can make them dangerous. But again, we're early. We're jumping to conclusions, and that's okay because I like jumping.
I will say, and it didn't have to be much, right, to be noticeable.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say that the vibes look better. The team looks like a little bit off their chest a little bit, looking like they're a little more like they're having some fun. Notice some laughs at training camp. Lots more smiles. It doesn't look like something looked heavy before, even before all the shit went down that we knew about.
There's no Eeyores. There's no Eeyores this year. There's
it's probably gonna. It looks like like the water's a little bit colder. It tastes a little bit fresher. The seats are a little bit more comfortable, and the oatmeal is a little more sweeter. That's what it seems like and that's not a lot, but it's enough right now. And it'll be interesting to see what the season brings if this team gets on a little bit of a roll.
The oatmeal?
The oatmeal, yeah, a little morning oatmeal.
Who says that?
I don't know.
Is that going to be on
the tastes a little bit sweeter?
Is that going to be on the big banner? I saw when I was there was it what last year's thing was altogether all in, right?
I don't even remember.
I think that's what it was. So this year's
it's so funny that we're all together and we're all in because we were not together.
We were not. So I think
I had one foot out the door.
This season's banner should say the oatmeal's a little sweeter.
Yeah. Water's a little cooler.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna get you on the marketing team.
Seats are a little more comfy.
Yeah, guys, I got some good stuff for you. Like, no one's gonna buy into this. No, I think you're wrong.
But seriously. The oatmeal's a little bit sweeter.
We are all Canucks. Oh, that's good.
We're all in Canucks together.
Oh, jeez. That's great. Okay. I'm trying to think what else we got. I think that's pretty much it.
Hey, I think we should talk about the fact that you were at a Linkin Park concert.
We could do that.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
You didn't want to talk about it?
Got no Wi-Fi. Oh, I do. I mean, I'm here for it. My Wi-Fi kicked out for a second. Hopefully it doesn't kick me out at all. It was incredible. It was every much as awesome as I was hoping it would be. I don't even have proper words for it because right as I got in the door, I realized like this was happening this time. And the seats were great. The show was incredible. Like just the show itself. I don't know. Like it was like just over 2 hour sing along because everyone knew every word. JPEG Mafia.
Cool. So to sing along. So it's just like going to a T-Swift concert then.
Yeah, but for Linkin Park. Yeah.
Right. So you've seen them with Chester?
No.
I thought you've been to.
No, I had tickets.
How good was the new? I don't know her name, so I'm sorry. But how
Emily.
good was the new lead singer?
She was awesome. And
she hits all those notes, man. It makes so much sense that it's a female singer.
Well, so here's the thing. So Kinsey, my youngest, she's really gravitated them. I think hearing a female lead in a rock band, like Evanescence was obviously huge.
Veruca
Salt, absolutely. I mean, there's been a lot of
Garbage.
Yeah. She's a big Biff Naked fan as well.
Ibithecus.
Yeah. There's that sort of thing, especially on that level, because they're elite. Like they're up there. And I mean, the one thing I would say to anybody that is, I'll say, a true Linkin Park fan, when you're at the concert, you don't know. If it feels different because Chester wasn't there, but I'm sorry. It's so bloody loud. Like that's what people are arguing about. The songs are good. Anyone that's heard their new album, I don't even know how many times I've listened to it. It's incredible. But if you're there, like it's Linkin Park. If you want to call it what it is, that's the band. And no, it's not the same band, but it's the band.
If you want to crown
it hits so hard. You want to, yeah, and they did. Heavy Was the Crown. That was the second last song they played. Oh my gosh. And I took a bunch of little video clips, like pretty much of one of every chorus, just to get the vibe of what was going on. And I wasn't doing it to post it and be like, oh, look at my concert I went to. It was for me. I posted one. I'm like, this isn't for you. This is for me. Just seeing what that was. It was just like, you're looking, and there's the girl beside me. She's a mom. I know this because she kept checking her phone, had her little, look like 2-year-old daughter on it. She's throwing her hair back and forth. Her husband's rocking out. Lady beside us is rocking out. It was just like, it was a collection of everybody that was thrilled, like that this finally was happening again, because they didn't play there since 2012.
Yeah, man. There's a whole new generation of fans being introduced to Linkin Park now because of the new lead singer.
It was great
because they've been around. They've been away for a while, right? They're new again somehow.
And when One Step Closer came on, that was like halfway through, maybe 3/4 of the way through.
Were you about to break?
I was about to break. Like when it came on, and it's funny because that isn't even their main song anymore, but it was the first song that everybody fell in love with. And like to see 20,000 people just giving her for that song was so cool.
Rad. I'm happy for you.
Again, it was just one of those ones. I'm happy that I finally got to check that one off my list, because that was the only one I think that was left, and just incredible. So thankfully, now that Emily's on there, I hope that on their next album they do their world tour and go through Vancouver, because I would see them again, or Calgary, or somewhere cheaper. But it was incredible. It was an experience for sure. JPEG Mafia was pretty sweet. Couldn't understand a word he said, thankfully, because I do know some of the words in his songs, and yeah, my kids don't need to learn some of those ones quite yet, but not in that way. But came out with a big fur coat, and it was cooking in there. So she's like, Dad, we are absolutely boiling. He's got a fur coat. I'm like, yeah, well, he's on stage, so he only has to perform 5 or 6 songs and he gets to leave. So like, he'll be fine. But anyway, thank you for letting that happen, or bringing that up anyway. I didn't feel like I needed to, but it's sure fun to talk about. Okay. Ready for this? I just want to prep the song. No.
You're going to have to figure out how to get a music overlay while we talk.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've got one. There are different ones. How do you like that? How about this one? We did have one time. No.
I remember this.
This one, what's this? Night Driving, what's this one? We did this one before. Should we do the rock one?
Okay, whatever, man.
I'm just going to get the right volume level here.
I think there was like 2 before the rock one I liked.
This one? No. That one? We could do that one. You cool with that?
Sure.
Okay, we're going to do that one. Canucks GPT.
Turn it up a bit.
Just wait. Just chill out. Is that good?
Sure.
I'm getting Grant's texting me here. Is he like giving me the heads up of... Oh man, that's so good. I don't know. How do we get this on the screen?
Why is he just not on the chat? The oatmeal is a little sweeter.
That's
that
so
guy.
good. That is so good. That's great.
Sticks to your bones.
It does, yeah. So the Canucks. That's so good. Don't know how to share it. That is so good. Okay, so we're going to do Canucks GPT. And this week, we are going to do Olympic events. So I don't know how we're going to... So here's the events.
My name is Melvin Montoya. Prepare to die.
Prepare to die. We should do a Bushido Blade one more time. 100-meter dash, hammer throw, high dive, wrestling, breakdancing, and decathlon.
Okay. What's the how do you pick who does what or something? Like, how are we doing this?
Yeah, I think so.
So we just go.
Are we gonna do?
We just go snake the whole way, like 100-meter dash. You pick this guy, I pick, and then you pick first and hammer.
Or maybe we pick. Maybe we pick our guys and then we throw them into the thing.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I like that.
Let's do that. I'm just gonna. I'm sorry, this is bugging me. I just want to turn this down a little bit.
Okay.
Is that cool? Okay.
Yeah.
So first, I know we're gonna do current Canucks, yeah, or do you want to do all time?
Yeah. This is fun too.
Like all time Canucks has always been.
Okay, all time Canucks.
All time Canucks. So
all time Canucks.
Let's let me open the notes app. Sticky Notes needs an update. We're getting the update ready for you. Like, of course.
Who's updating Sticky Notes?
Like, exactly. Like, we're gonna make the pad bigger. Well, it's just a screen. Oh, we're almost done, so it's okay. So, how do we want to decide who gets first here?
Who won the last one?
That's a good question. We got a lot of stuff here, Teddy. Survivor Series, was that the last one?
I don't know if it was Survivor Series
or Survivor Canucks Showdown.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, the tribal swap and everything.
Yeah. That was a fun one, actually.
That was.
Let's do a Big Brother one.
So I think I won that one.
Okay. So then I go first?
Is that? I don't know if that's how that works. So I won it. So yeah, I guess you get first pick. Okay. So we get, just wait. And sorry, I just want to get back into, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players total.
Okay.
So let me load up Canucks all-time roster, because it's more fun when you're looking at everybody. So, okay, so you get first dibs. Fire away.
Okay. I don't know where I'm going to use him yet, but there's no way I can't take this guy first just because he's an athletic freak.
Okay.
And that's Pavel Bure.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So lots of options here for Pav. So, I think because I picked first, you probably get to pick what player you're placing in what event first, maybe. I don't know if that helps at all, but Canucks GPT, Amazing Race at one point. I think it's a good idea too. Amazing Race. We do all the reality shows. We could do Big Brother, The Challenge. I don't know if you've watched The Challenge before, but that'd be a really good one.
Real World, The Floor.
Yeah.
It's like, how do we do that? I actually don't know.
We'll get to the point where we can start listing certain Canucks as former winners of GPT challenges too, and that would work towards their.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah.
So, like, because it keeps a history, right?
Love
based on previous challenges,
which you could just upload the challenge and be like, this person won with this experience now.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
it's like RPGs.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got Pavel Bure. I'm
gonna take Pav.
This is a tough one. I'm gonna go with. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think like athleticism, but like, because there's a few different things. Just brute strength. I'm gonna go Todd Bertuzzi.
Smart.
Which I think you did last time, but that's okay. So I'm going Todd Bertuzzi. I'm not sure where I'm gonna fit him in yet. So 100-meter dash, Grant. while you're thinking. 100-meter dash, hammer throw, high dive, wrestling, like true wrestling, not WWF, breakdancing, and decathlon. And I'm doing breakdancing because, well, why not?
Yeah.
One of us has to pick our laser.
What was
right?
that? Ray, was it Ray gun? Something like that.
Ray gun, yeah. Ray gun. That's right.
Okay,
I got this feather in this pillow I'm trying to pull out here. I'm hoping to get it before you pick your next player.
Geez, so this is harder than I thought it would be. Like I just assumed I was going to get Bertuzzi as well, and so now I'm stuck a little bit.
That does throw a wrench into it, because there's like, you got to think of like what their ability was as a hockey player, but then in a completely different way, what would they be good at? So I've got a good one. I've got a really good one, but I'm saving it.
Okay, so I think I have to stick to athleticism here. Or do I want to go just brute strength again? I'm gonna stick to athleticism. I don't know where I'm gonna put him yet, but I need to find a spot to put Quinn Hughes. So I'm gonna take Quinn Hughes with the second pick. Okay. I don't know where I'm using him yet, but I think what's gonna happen is I think we're gonna use up these spots, and I'm gonna need a bit of an every type player to put into one of these spots, and I think Quinn's gonna be good. He could fill 2 or 3 different spots for me, and I'm gonna be happy with it.
Your utility guy.
There's a heck of a utility guy, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. I've got a handful of guys in my head, and I'm just trying to figure out. How do I want to use it. Oh, this is a tough one. You know what? He was pretty athletic. And I feel he could probably get a few things done for me. I mean, he's good in the room. He's gonna win us a medal somewhere here, I feel. Some of you know him as Juice. I know him as Kevin BX.
Oh, okay.
Kevin BX.
Kevin BX.
Yep. So you're up.
Okay, I think we're sticking to the athleticism theme here. And you know what? I'm gonna go off the ball. I'm gonna go a little different here. I'm gonna take
Yuri Bobolo.
I'm gonna take Donald Brashear.
Oh, what? I don't think that's gonna
I got a couple of places where I feel like I can use Brash. And I feel pretty good about
throw, maybe. I don't love that pick for you, but that's okay. I'm
a specialist here, Ryan. I'm going for some specialists.
You're special, that's for sure. Okay. Brandon Convery is a good pick, but
Harry York.
Here you are. Ray Cullen. This is I mean, Yannick Hansen, I feel, is a really good pick. But do I want to pick him? No, so this is gonna, I'm taking this guy. Feels like I'm doing the whole West Coast Express here. But you're gonna see what I'm up to a little bit later. And I'm going with Ryan Kessler.
Great pick.
I'm not telling you.
That was going to be. Okay. Got to reset a little bit here now.
For once, I'm actually taking your picks. This is great.
Okay. You know what? I'm taking Trevor Linden with my next pick.
Oh.
I think this is a no-brainer, and I think I win this.
You know what? We overlooked it,
for a
didn't we?
specific sport here that I'm planning on using Big Trev in.
Trevor Linden. Well, we didn't have cycling, but he'd probably be good in decathlon. I see where you're going with that.
Mm-hmm.
I see where you're going with that. I'm gonna. I think I can get you on this one. I'm going with Henrik Sedin.
Okay, very, very, very
I'm
smart.
matching your Trevor Linden with Henrik Sedin. Guy is like
legendary
the guy is fit. That is his
cardio.
name. Yeah. He can climb. Right? So we have 6, right? So we each have 4, so 2 left each.
Okay, so what do we feel like here? Okay, I think I could use him there. Could use him there.
Have you ever picked Lee Goren? I don't know.
Lee Scorin?
Lee Goren, yeah.
I picked him as often as I am gonna take recently departed Vancouver Canuck, JT Miller.
JT Miller.
Again, I may have broken down in the plan here, but I think there's spots that a guy like JT is going to do fine.
Yeah, I think you're probably right there. Let me look at the list again. All right. This is a weird pick, but it fits for what we're doing. Connor Garland.
Garley. Okay, yeah, that was also going to be my next pick.
No kidding.
Yeah, no kidding, eh?
Either you're just saying this to appease me, or I'm secretly smart. But I gotta hit this last one though.
So I think I want to say Kyle Wellwood so badly.
For what?
I don't even know. I feel like I could
what
use
would
him
he
there
accomplish
somewhere.
for you there? What would Kyle Wellwood even accomplish for you?
I think it's unfair to take like a Matt Sundin.
I mean, that's a good pick though.
I mean, you have one more pick than I do as well.
This is our last one, yeah.
Okay. I think I think I'm gonna take. I'm looking for smooth here at this point, and I wanna go Brock Besser, but smooth and a little dynamism. And I think Brock Besser maybe is the poor man's version of this player that I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take Marcus Naslund.
I've been thinking about him the whole time.
Yeah, Marcus Naslund, please, and thank you. This was my last player.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel good about that. I got 3 Canuck captains in there.
Yeah.
An absolute beast, and I can't even remember who my other pick is. Have we picked 6?
This will be 6 for me. Yeah.
Wow.
You know what? Let's just, because this is fun show, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to win every time.
Yeah, so we're gonna go with Seabass as a 6th pick.
Oh,
Cam Neely.
Okay.
Cam
so do you get
Neely.
the Canucks version of Cam Neely, or do you get
I get whatever I want.
Hall of Famer Cam Neely?
I get whatever I want. Trampkin. Daniel Sedin, yeah. So it was Henrik or Danny. You can't really have both. DeBrus for breakdance makes sense. Rippin for wrestling. Raymond would have been good. Okay, so that's a pretty good team, Grant. That's a pretty good team. So let's go first.
Dancing, Rippin for wrestling. Mason Raymond for the 100. Trampkin for ham and throw. I thought about Trampkin as well.
Yeah.
And Burrows for high dive. I mean, he's French. I feel like that just, I don't know if are French good at high dive? It seemed like they would be. Seems like something Burrow would be good at.
Okay, so here we go.
You're going to need to remind me of who my picks were.
I know I'm going to do that. Just chill out. New chat. Let's do this. Once again, we're having a competition
This is going to be
between
hilarious.
two teams compiled of all-time Vancouver Canucks players. Team A competing in Olympic style events. So you can be Team A. So Team A consists of, so you have
Lindenberry, Naslund, Brashear,
Hughes, Miller. I mean, should we just throw them all into the thing? Just have them all, and they all compete for every event?
Oh.
Wouldn't that maybe be a little easier? Or what do you think?
No, I think
you want it mano versus mano.
I think so.
Okay, so Team A consists of so who's your first? So we'll do 100-meter dash.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty easy for me to pick.
So Pavel Bure, I'm assuming.
Pavel Bure, the Russian rocket, built like an NFL running back. Yeah, I feel like that's a no-brainer.
Versus, and who do I have? So I'm gonna go Connor Garland
for the 100-meter.
Yeah, he's pretty fast.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, Connor Garland versus Team B of Connor Garland.
I like that. I mean, the Garley one's fun, so that's going to be interesting because you never know what ChatGPT thinks.
Yeah. Team A.
Hammer throw, high dive.
Okay, so Team A. So the next one is. So there's 100-meter dash. Hammer throws the next one. So who's your hammer throw?
Are you going to pick your players, or are you just going to go after me?
I'll pick mine, I guess, first. So hammer throw. So I'm going to go with Todd Bertuzzi.
Okay, so I have got Bure, Naslund, Brashear. I'm going to go Donald Brashear in this one. If you're going to use Bert in hammer throw, then I need to use Brashear to counter.
Okay, so just a second. I'm just doing this here. Hammer.
Do you want me to pick the next event first?
Yeah, just a second here. Team hammer throw. Team A is Donald Brashear versus Team B of Bertuzzi. Okay. And the next one, what did I say? Hammer throw, high dive.
So, list of former Canucks. So I got Bury's off the list. High dive. I'm going to use Marcus Naslund. Marcus Naslund for high dive. Smooth, absolute technician. Feel he'll have no problem in there.
So I picked Ryan Kessler specifically for this one because of he's a diver.
I would have thought you were going to use Kessler on the 100.
No, because Kessler dives like Burrows did.
Oh, I get the Burrows dive thing too. That's smart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I was going to pick Burrows, but Kessler was elite at it. So wrestling, like Olympic wrestling, right? I gotta say that Olympic. Wrestling. Team A. And who's your wrestler?
My wrestler's going to be JT Miller.
Good call. JT Miller versus Team B.
Yeah, I mean, I know who you're going to pick. It's got to be
Cam Neely.
Oh, okay, yeah, didn't think about that one.
Actually, what's left?
Wrestling,
And
breakdancing, and decathlon.
Right. I'm gonna go Kevin BX.
Kevin Bieksa.
Yep.
This is for
Wrestling.
what? Wrestling?
Wrestling.
Okay. That's what I thought you would do, so I don't like my chances all that much there.
Okay, and the next one is breakdancing.
Yes.
Breakdancing. Team A. Who are you going with that one?
I'm going Quinn Hughes. He's got those fast feet, body control, ridiculous on his edges. Not a huge body, which helps. Supreme athleticism. He'd destroy Ray Gun.
So I guess I have to go Cam Neely now.
Well, it's kind of hilarious then. I like that.
Cam Neely and then decathlon. Team A. Who was your final one? Trevor Linden.
Trevor Linden, because he actually does decathlons. Come on now.
Henrik Sedin probably could too.
Oh, he does triathlons. My bad. This is going to be a good one. I'm interested to see how this goes. Actually, Henrik Sedin versus Trevor Linden.
Who wins each event, and who wins as a team?
We want a step-by-step breakdown. Step-by-step breakdown per event.
Step-by-step breakdown of each event, please. Okay. So we're going to let this... We got to go to share screen. This is good.
I'm feeling good about my chances here.
I think this is it here. You can see this?
Yes.
Okay. So it's thinking, planning tool calls. This is good. This is good. Should we maybe throw it into the rock music now, or you want to keep this?
Yeah, rock music's great. Let's do it.
Let's go to media assets. There we go. Okay. And now analyzing event manager. This is good. This is better than the loading screen for NHL. Because we have no idea what's about to happen.
Well, this should be hopefully like you're out of questions.
Yeah, this is the dumbest thing you've ever asked us so far. Go back to comments. Have we lost anybody? And I'm not suggesting Tramkin might have that Russian juice for the hammer throw. Yeah, Kessler for diving.
I'm going for a couple of them.
Yeah, I had Burrows for high dive. So I had Burrows and Kessler. I just thought Kessler would be. He's a little more skilled, I think. So, okay, so we're about to get here. We're running a little bit longer than we'd like to be, but this is the best part of the show. And who cares? It's our show. We can do whatever the heck we want. Crafting the final break. Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, event. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, they got Bure in the Orca jersey. That's great. Is competing in their prime with no special event training, just converting their hockey athletic profile to their Olympic discipline. 100-meter dash, Pavel versus Connor Garland. What matters? Explosive start, top end straight line speed, and stride length. I mean, okay, let's just be honest with ourselves. We know who wins this one. But let's see what ChatGPT has to say. Famously nicknamed the Russian Rocket for his elite on-ice straight line speed and acceleration, a historical benchmark for pure speed in the NHL. Connor Garland, a modern, quick, shifty scorer known for his speed and quickness in tight spaces, but smaller and more agility-oriented than the all-out sprinter archetype. Pavel Bure wins. Bure's raw top end and acceleration translate best to a pure sprint.
Well, what happened to the one where they did like what happened during the race? Like
the breakdown?
Yeah. First 4 steps, break down the race between or something like that. Break down the events between the athletes.
Maybe we could. Oh yeah, that would have been good, wouldn't it?
Just do everything the same, but add a breakdown of events between the athletes.
Do everything the same, but have a event breakdown as it happens per event.
Per
Does that sound right?
During the one-on-ones.
During the one-on-ones. Let's run it like a little broadcast. Here we go. At the start, both explode off the line. Garland's small frame. This is great. Garland's small frame gives him a quick reaction in first couple steps. By 30 meters, Bure's legendary stride length kicks in. Garland is pumping harder, but his shorter stride can't match the Russian rocket. Bure surges ahead convincingly, crossing well before Garland. Winner, Team A, Pavel Bure. Hammer throw.
What time he finishes with? We can ask that after.
That's a good point. Donald Brashear versus Todd Bertuzzi and hammer throw. Warming up, both men look intimidating. Brashear carries a lot of mass in his shoulders and arms. Bertuzzi looks explosive and strong through the core. First attempt. Brashear muscles it, relying on brute force more than finesse. The hammer sails far. Bertuzzi's turn. His throw is solid, but slightly less distance. He's got good rotation, but not as much raw power as Brashear. Final round. Brashear tightens his grip, adds a little more spin, and launches the farthest toss of the day. Donald Brashear, 2-0. I'm not liking my chances.
You don't get it, but that's the pick you made fun of me for.
It is, actually. So, I mean, what do you do? High dive. Naslund, Kessler. He launches high and strong. This is Kessler first. Launches high and strong, but his dive is stiff. Splash is noticeable. The crowd appreciates the effort, but not the finesse. Naslund, calm, smooth, almost artistic. He tucks and rotates gracefully, straightening out for a near-perfect entry with barely a ripple. Judges scores. Naslund's control clearly edges Kessler's power approach. Oh, come on. They get one dive?
Woo!
So you're at 3. So the best I can do is tie. Olympic wrestling. Miller versus Juice.
Okay,
Opening grapple.
Give me the first loss here.
It could be. Miller tries to use his size and leverage, pushing forward aggressively. BX counters, uses his defensive instincts, hooks an arm, and gets low. Miller's drive stalls. Mid-match, BX slips to the side, executes a strong takedown, and holds Miller down for points. Miller fights back, but he can't shake him. BX's grappling instincts and grit prevail.
Gets his big W.
Yes! We're back. 3-1. I like it. 3-1. Breakdancing. I think you won. You won this one, but let's.
What happened here, Ryan? How did Cam Neely end up breaking?
I don't know. I messed up. I should have had Cam Neely probably in hammer throw. Try Neely first.
I'm not sure it would have mattered.
I don't think so. Try some footwork, heavy and awkward, more like stomps than moves. The crowd cheers respectfully, but chuckles. Hughes his neck. Yeah, it's like, all right, he is something. Spins, slides, and freezes with fluid control. His low center of gravity and balance shine. Crowd reaction, roars of approval. Hughes clearly has the nimbleness Neely can't match. Team. So you've got the victory. So well done. Decathlon. This is the one we've been waiting for. This should be like its own medal, I think, which it kind of is. So you've got 3 gold medals. I've got 1. No, you've got 4. I apologize. Here we go. 100-meter sprint. Lindon's bigger frame gets him a head start. What? That's trash. Whatever. Long jump. Lindon's explosiveness carries him further. Henrik struggles to match. Wow. Not looking good. Shot put. Lindon's size dominates here. They don't even... This is...
I mean, it makes sense, though.
Yeah, it probably does. High jump. Henrik makes up some ground with his lighter frame and finesse. So we're at 3-1. 1500, final event. Henrik finally looks in his element, pacing beautifully. He beats Lindon in endurance, but the earlier strength and power gives Lynn. Oh, come on.
What can I say? Specialized. I'm not sure there would have been anybody to beat Quinn in breakdancing.
No.
I mean, who's going to beat Nasli? He's the smoothest guy that's ever
So
played.
5-1. And what did we want?
Yeah. How fast was Bertuzzi's time?
No, Quinn Hughes.
Sorry, Bure's time.
How fast was Bure's time in the 100-meter? He was clock skating at approximately 22 to 23 miles per hour in his prime. World-class sprinters hit about 23 to 27 at peak speed during 100-meter. Bure's top end would be very close to an elite sprinter speed. Ice skating uses a glide phase. Running requires constant ground contact. So Bure's top skating speed, identical or as close to identical running speed, adjust downward slightly. Benchmark comparison. So yeah, Usain Bolt 9.58, NFL guys 10.2, 10.8, hockey players are 11 to 12. Bure being exceptionally fast would likely be near the high-end athlete times. So they're saying conservatively 10.7 to 11 in his prime. With training, he might push into the low 10s compared to Garland. Garland's shiftiness and short stride would slow him likely 11.5 to 12 seconds. Bure runs the 100 in about 10.9 seconds, fast enough to decisively win, but not quite Olympic sprinter territory. Not bad.
Okay.
I don't think we need to know everybody else because
that's the main event.
That's like a third world country entering the Olympics just because it was in their country, just because they won a contest or something. So we're gonna.
Yeah, it's the snow leopard.
Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that. It was, yeah. I mean, geez, even Jamaica had a better bobsled team than what I just put up.
Jamaicans were good, though. So
Grizzly Adams did have a beard.
4-1 all time now. Is that where we're at with this?
Yeah. I feel like I just need to cater these to me.
Yeah, but I still get to pick players, though.
That's true. I just have to cater these so that I can win. So, but that being said, this is on you for next week now.
Did I? Who won Survivor Series?
Oh, we all did.
I think we. I don't think we, because it came and Gino.
Yeah. Gino versus Brashear.
They just traded blows until.
Yeah, I don't think. I'm just rereading it. Some of this is just intense. Where did it end? We had so much going on. I think I ended up winning that one. Didn't I? Bieksa. Back Quinn hops in. Bertuzzi versus Steyer. Bieksa wins it. I had Bieksa, right? Or did you have Bieksa? Yeah, because you had Messier.
Can't remember.
Oh, wait, I might even have that. Just a second. In the notes.
Seems like a lot of reading. I'm sure you can let me know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you're ahead. You're ahead. I have like a win tie because the rock concert. That's not an outright win. That was. I don't feel like I won. I feel like everybody kind of won. The wrestling one. That one, and I think the all-time battle with like Attila the Hun and all that. That was pretty dope.
Joan of Arc, yeah.
Yeah, that was some of our best stuff. Wait, Grant had Messier.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever. This was fun.
Okay.
You want to be done?
Good times.
Let's be done. This was the PP1 podcast on Area 51 Sports Network. I don't know. We're feeling it again. I got to get that 7 button working because it still says.
We'll add a separate one and then we'll see how Grant's team does. I still think I come up on top, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, because Burrows isn't really graceful for diving. Like, I was just going on being cheeky about the diving.
I thought it was smart.
Like it was clever.
You'd have to
but
be like Marcus Naslund versus noted diver. Like, and we can do something like that next time. You get to add a little
Quotations.
comment or something like that. We'll spice it up a little bit. We'll make it spicy.
I'm down with that. Okay, Grant and Calvin was here for a little bit. Whit, good to see you, buddy. Glad you are finally on this home stretch with remission. You're gonna fight it, man. It's
Perfect.
good to have. It's good to be talking Canucks. Good to have our friends here. Good to see you again, man. This is fun. This is what we do best. Okay, this is PP1 podcast. We'll see. On behalf of First Round Cuts, I'm Third Round Bust. Have a great evening. Go Canucks, go.